is this? Tabletop Island, huh? Let's see what this is all about.
Welcome to Tabletop Island. I'm Bernardo, your host, and today we're going to be talking about your first favorite game. This is going to be the first video I try to interact with you guys. I know on Twitter I seem to get a lot more conversation going, so we're going to see how this goes. What I mean by first game, I was actually inspired by... what is his name? Actually inspired by Plumpy Thimble on Twitter. He mentioned, what was your first favorite game? He said his was Shark Attack. I said mine was Tornado Rex, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized me looking at a vintage board game collector, that would be what I would consider my favorite. But growing up, I didn't play that. My brothers actually played that. I didn't even know what it was until they mentioned it to me, and then I started my big deep dive into vintage games over time. But honestly, it's between Candyland growing up and Payday. Payday's a weird one because it had so many reprints over time, but the memories I had with that game of like trying to negotiate, oh my gosh, and the gambling aspect and stuff like that, it would stress me out. But as a family, we loved that game. That was probably one of the last games I remember playing as like a full family too, and it was a really long time ago. Candyland, more along the lines that I remember playing that game a lot because my mom really loved that game. But what is the game that was your first favorite game? So it could be Candyland, it could be Monopoly, but it could be Uno, something as simple as that, Phase 10, Spades. What is the first game that really held that moment in your heart? Again, I was inspired by Plumpy Thimble. I do appreciate that one, but I want to get Twitter kind of going a little bit too. So leave into the comments, retweet whatever it is, however you get that answer across. I definitely want to see it because you might point out a game I might not have ever heard of, and that I like more than anything, and that's the goal of this. Thank you so much, guys. That is actually all I have for you guys. Again, you can hit the bell on top for any notifications. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate any feedback. I'm trying to make these commercials more and more outrageous in these videos. Mondays we have our regular board game reviews. Wednesday is our weekly update / talks. And then on Friday is our vintage board game reviews. That is all I have for you guys today. See you guys next time.